5-0 scoreline. A little bit different in terms of goal sequencing. What went so well in that first period?
I think that we were just capitalizing on our chances, that we came out flying, that it was a little bit different game than yesterday. Yesterday it was the first 2 periods that we got used to our systems, and we had a great third period. So I think that carried on to our first period, and when you're up 4-0 after the first period, like everybody knows it's hard at that point to keep extending the lead, that you're gonna relax and stop doing those little things the right way.
Well, less penalties tonight here compared to last night, much more disciplined team. What was your message to them after last night?
So we basically have 7 goals for every single game, and one of them is less than 3 penalties. So yes, and then we mark off what we do well, and yesterday we didn't get to mark off the less than 3 penalties. So I think that gets the message across. I don't have to mention it, that it's the paper is in their locker room and they can stare at it and see it every single day.
Maria, the only player amongst many goal scorers, but she was the only one with 2 goals on the weekend. Fitting in really well to that top line. Just what do you think of her this weekend?
She's a shooter, so she's a very unique female hockey player. That usually as a females we like to pass the puck almost too much, and she's completely opposite. That she's a shooter, and it's paying off for her.
You're a bit of a different game today, a little bit more physical. How did you like the team's response to the chippiness and the physicality as the game kind of went on?
I loved it. They control what they can control, and it's just like if the other team is physical, we have to outmatch them. That's the big thing, that our girls, they like to play physical game every single night, and they're not afraid of it.
Sirio Reala led the team in points, 2 assists, and a goal. Not as many points yesterday, but at least in my eye, it looked like she played well yesterday too. Just speak about her weekend.
Just amazing. Like I think that the new structure is made for Siri, because I want my defense to be offensive minded, and she likes to join the play all the time, and you can see it in the scoreboard. Like yesterday, 5 goals, and every single defenseman got a point yesterday. When I don't remember a game where I can say that every single defenseman got a point, and it was the same thing today. So obviously Siri scored and she got an assist there, but the defense are involved in the first 3 goals.
Near the back-to-back shutout is really the neutral zone. I mean, you really were clogging it up, making it really difficult for the opposition. Is that part of the game plan going into this weekend?
Yeah, so we always want to defend the middle, so that's gonna be a standard for our team. That the shots, I'm fine giving them up outside the dots. That I don't care if a goalie makes a 40 saves from there, but if she has to make 40 saves inside the dots, I have a big issue with that. So that's the team responded extremely well. Neutral zone, you can see that we are defending by skating forwards, taking the time and space away, and it's paying off.
On the goal for Sydney Jackal, which I'm sure was great for her playing against her former team, but Labe had such a beautiful backhand pass. I mean, Labe already looks like a top playmaker on the team in the first weekend. What'd you like out of her?
Like I mentioned yesterday, that she's a playmaker, that she has a special hockey IQ, and she's not afraid to holding on to the puck. That I don't think that she would appreciate the dump and chase style of hockey, that she has to have that freedom to make plays, and obviously she's a rookie, so once in a while she's gonna turn the puck over, and that I have to be fine with that. We're gonna watch film and learn from those moments.
And do you think that you want to clean up at all as you head into next week?
Yeah, the defensive zone is gonna be work in progress. That obviously this game and yesterday's game we were much more in the offensive zone than in the defensive zone. Next weekend we are playing a top 10 team in the nation, so I would expect that we're gonna be spending much more time in the defensive zone. So Monday, Tuesday is gonna be very heavy defensive zone practice for us.
I know that all of last season you were still practicing with the team, Jojo, but how does it feel to finally get back into a game after taking a redshirt year last year and starting it off with a 22-save shutout?
Yeah, I mean, it feels great to be back. I'm just so excited to be back in the locker room and actually contributing with the team and everything, so that was super fun. I think there's still definitely some kinks to work out in my game and stuff, but it was a great start for us and a great start for me as well. So,
Jojo, what were the emotions you take at the ice? Because I can imagine, practicing all last year, having to watch every game from the sidelines and then coming in and having the pads on and, seeing the puck drop? What were the emotions going through your head?
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely nervous. I think I get nervous before every game, but maybe a little bit more today. I think that there's some certain things that you can't always work on in practice and that can only be worked on in games. So I think in that aspect, I was just trying to, keep a level head and do my best of what I could bring today. But I think, yeah, just a little bit nervous, but, it ended up going well, so I'm happy about that.
Sydney, I mean, you awarded with a goal today, but you and your line, I thought, played really well and fortunate aggressively all weekend. Just how do you feel your line played today and yesterday?
Thank you. I thought we played well. I think just, working really hard and playing relentless is definitely part of our culture and not, giving them any time and space. So I thought that was really important. I really liked, who I played with. I thought it was really good.
How's your transition been coming from Lindenwood to over here? I know you mentioned in the offseason you wanted to come to where, the program had a chance of success and playoffs. What has it been like so far?
Yeah, definitely. It's been super amazing just because I've had an amazing support system. The girls are amazing, the coaches, all the staff. They are really the reason why I came here, and just you can see us how we're building success. That's due to all the hard work everyone puts in, and it was a very easy transition just because everyone is so supportive and so helpful in the transition, and it's been really incredible.
As a team, Sydney, the forward group had over 40 shots on goal yesterday and today. What was working so well for you guys to find those lanes to shoot?
I think it's honestly, everyone sees the games, but they don't see all the practice we put in and all the plays we run. So it's just, time to show that and just play relentless and play free, make plays. That's really what the game plan was, and I was really proud. Everyone executed it really well.
Jojo, Siri able to register 3 points. I mean, I know you're not in the same position group, but proximity-wise, you and defenders are pretty close. Just speak to what Siri brings to your team and what you've noticed from her freshman year last year now to a really productive weekend this weekend to start her sophomore year.
Yeah, definitely. I think she's definitely grown a lot and carried some of that confidence with her from last year. I think that she plays really calmly and she's very composed, so I always love that about her. At least on the defensive end, she does a great job of boxing out, making sure I can see pucks and covering people that are in front. Even today, she had one really good pickup for me. So it's super awesome to see her get some points too, and yeah, she's awesome.